And now I'm going to paint this dragon sculpture. They need to be painted because dragons don't look that real without paint. My motivation for the color scheme is red. I want to paint the dragon red because I was inspired by a Skywing and her name was Peril. Peril was Queen Scarlet's champion in the battle arena, and she was in Book 1 and Book 8 because she has a point of view in Book 8. Book 8 is called Escaping Peril, but I haven't read it yet. So I painted my dragon, but I need to paint its eyes. And I messed up its eyes. Eyes are important on an animal. I'm trying to clean these eyes. My paintbrush was the wrong type of paintbrush, so there. Now I'm painting with the right brush, and I made a mistake. You make a mistake on painting something, just get a piece of wet paper towel and then wash it off, or wipe it off. And then you could go back in after you clean the part that you want to fix, and then you just paint it back. I like this dragon so far. And now on to painting the flame. So the flame is going to be yellow, orange, and red. Okay, so I painted the dragon and the flame that's going into its mouth. So we're going to be texturizing his scales. Some of his scales are like black and some of them are red. So multicolor scale colors. And we're going to create that by using a sponge on a stick. Okay, we're going to use a technique that I will show you.
So right now what we're going to do is put black paint over on top of the red paint in areas where we have that embossed texture. We're going to let it, thank you, it's for my hand. We're going to let it dry a tiny bit. So on the back too. And I know that you might think we're just covering up all the red, but we're not. We're going to wipe it off and just leave.
Oh, I know that technique.
We're just going to leave the black in the crevices. But we need to first get that, use the brush, this is called pouncing. And we need to make sure that we put it into all of the textural areas. Okay, just the textural areas, not the smooth areas. And also maybe the crevices where and the creases where the arms and the legs are glued on to hide the glue. I like some of the wrinkles here from just how we molded it with our hands.
Yeah.
And also if something is super bright, it's not going to look as 3D. Put a little black, it'll create shadows, make things look more 3D. And then look right in here. Oop, Mommy forgot to put some texture on this side of the neck completely.
Yeah.
We wipe most of the paint off. It's okay. I'm gonna just use this smooth part of this sea sponge. Oh, I like that.
Okay, so we're doing one part of the technique, and this is pretty good. And This is what it looks like.
And we need a little bit more.
Taking some paint off the face. Well, the black paint.
Ooh, the red paint's also coming off this salt clay for some reason.
Ooh.
So now we're gonna have to go back in. It's
Yeah,
okay.
I noticed that while I was cleaning up the eyes, so I repainted it.
It looks like you're gonna have to, it's okay. It looks like you're just gonna have to go back and touch things up a little bit. I have the sponge on a stick here. I'll just use this. This works. Nice.